You got to be real. He hasn't already become the GOAT already. He's got to win the World Cup in order to belong there. Diego Maradona contributed in the final to help his team win. So did Pele. Look at all those legendary moments that they had. Look at the 1986 World Cup and all the goals that Diego Maradona got involved in. When you need to win in the final match, do or die, Diego Maradona delivered with that assist midfield for that third goal to help Argentina win. He found a way to deliver. Same thing with Pele. The fact is when you play for 4 to 5 of the most talented countries in the world, Brazil, Italy, Germany, Argentina, in France. If you're the all time best player playing for any of those 5 countries, you have to win the World Cup. Period. You have to in order to be the best. That's what he needs to do. Messi has to find a way to deliver. You know that ball that he pushed right to the net against Germany? That's okay because Argentina was not on its best day in 1990. And the same thing with Brazil in the 1966 World Cup. But the fact is Messi has to deliver and he will deliver. He absolutely will. Argentina is always one of the best talented teams in the world. You can't tell me that Argentina don't have the talent to win the World Cup because we all know Argentina do have the talent to win the World Cup. They've been making all these finals all these years. They were the only team to be leading France in the World Cup in the knockouts last year, and then the score was 2-2, and that changed everything. And Lionel Messi was still finding a way to keep Argentina in that game. And he has a manager right now who knows what he's doing, who is not dysfunctional like Jorge Sampaoli. He is making good decisions. I'm sure he's going to keep Emiliano Martinez behind the net right now. He is making solid moves all across for Argentina. He is allowing Lionel Messi to take control, and he is simply putting everything all together. Take a look at Diego Maradona. After scoring 2 contrasting goals in the 2-1 quarterfinal win against England, his legend was cemented. The hand of God goal, but it's really the second goal that was one of the goals of the century that Diego Maradona scored. He followed up the game against England with 2 more goals in a semifinal match against Belgium at the Azteca, including another virtuoso dribbling display for the second goal. In the final match, Diego Maradona marked all match long. Double marked. He still found a way. In a deep line midfield playmaking role. What a pass. I saw the video on YouTube. He found the space past the West German player Lothar Matthäus to give the final pass to Jorge Berchaga for the winning goal. Argentina win. Diego Maradona is heavily marked, but he drops back and he finds his teammate for the game-winning goal. Take a look at Pele. 1958, his first batch USSR. He gave the assist to Vava's second goal. He was the youngest player to participate in the World Cup. Against France in the semifinal, Brazil leading 2-1. Pele scores a hat trick. Legendary stuff when you score a hat trick there. In the final, Pele scores 2 goals in the final. Brazil beats Sweden 5-2 against the hosts. Pele hit the post and then Vava scored 2 goals to give Brazil the lead. His first goal, when he flicked the ball over defender before volleying into the corner of the net, was selected as one of the best goals in the history of the World Cup. Following Pele's second goal, Swedish player Sivgard Parling would later comment, when Pele scored the 5th goal in that final, I have to be honest and say I felt like applauding. Pele balls the living crap out of himself on the pitch. When the match ended, he passed out on the field. In 1962, here's the thing that that really, Pele won 3 World Cups, but he was also playing for the most talented teams in the world, more talented teams than Diego Maradona. Because Maradona got hurt in the 1962 World Cup. The first match of 1962, Pele assisted the first goal. He scored the second one after a run past 4 defenders. He injured himself for the next game while attempting a long-range shot against Czechoslovakia. This would keep him out of the rest of the tournament. But Brazil still won the 1962 World Cup. 1970 is where it gets very legendary, like Messi. Where Messi retires in 2016, he may not play again. He may not win the World Cup again. Pele, he refused to be selected to the national team at first in 1969. 1970 World Cup. The first match against Czechoslovakia, Pele gave Brazil 2-1 lead by controlling Jurgensen's long pass with his chest and then scoring. He attempted to lob the goalkeeper from the halfway line. He nearly missed. They went on to win 4-1 in that match. In the first half against England, the next game, he nearly scored the header that was saved by Gordon Banks, England goalkeeper. Pele shouted goal, but it was a remarkable save. It was referred to as the save of the century. Against Romania, Pele scores twice, 20-yard bending free kick. Brazil win 3-2. Pele, when they won in the quarterfinal against Peru, Pele assisted Tostão for Brazil's third goal. In the semifinal, they faced Uruguay for the first time since 1950. Jairzinho put Brazil ahead 2-1, and Pele assisted Rivellino for the 3-1 score. Pele made one of his most famous plays. Tostão passed the ball for Pele to collect, which Uruguay's goalkeeper Mazurkiewicz took notice of and ran off his line to get the ball before Pele. However, Pele got there first and fooled Mazurkiewicz with a feint by not touching the ball, causing it to roll to the goalkeeper's left, which Pele went to the goalkeeper's right. Pele around the goalkeeper to retrieve the ball. He took a shot while turning towards the goal, but he turned in excess as he shot, and the ball drifted past wide of the far post. And then here is the legendary 100th World Cup goal for Brazil. Pele scores in the 18th minute. Brazil win 4-1, directly involved for 53% of Brazil's goals throughout the tournament. This is where Messi can do legendary stuff in 2022. Messi can be involved in 67% of his team's goals in 2022. He's got to win the World Cup. He's going to win the World Cup in order to be up there with Maradona and Pele. The World Cup is where you make your mark. You can play all these matches for club. You can make it up with the second leg of a Champions League game. But in single elimination, you have only 7 matches to put it all together. This is when the legends are made. And Messi's got to win the World Cup to be up there with Pele and Maradona after their legendary titles. They deliver. They found the way to deliver. This is why Messi's got to win. And he will win the World Cup. He's too good to not win the World Cup. Argentina too good, talent-wise, to not win the World Cup. We don't know what Messi can do. Nothing can stop Argentina. Emiliano Martinez, Cristian Romero, Gomez, Atalanta, Lautaro Martinez, Paulo Dybala, Aguero, Guido Rodriguez. People don't pay attention to Real Betis at all. They don't know Guido Rodriguez, do they? Messi's going to get it done. Team spirit and leadership gets it done for Argentina. Messi will rightfully be a part of the all-time GOAT conversation with Pele and Maradona when he wins the elusive World Cup trophy. And he will. There's no doubt about it. But don't compare him to Pele and Maradona if he can't deliver. But Messi will. And he's going to be a part of the all-time GOAT conversation with Diego Maradona and Pele, but he's gonna do it when no one believes he can win.